I love general stores as much as I love diners, and for the same reason. Like diners, good general stores are also community gathering places. Alas, it's a lot more common for a longtime general store to close for good than it is for a new one to open up. But here in South Dartmouth, Mass., a genuine rarity. A longtime general store that closed and is now reopened.
There's nothing special about the beams and the flooring of this place, but why has it existed for 228 years? I think because of the community around it.
It's a community and store that have been home to Ben Shattuck's family for a long time.
This is a store that my grandmother used to take my mother to when my mother was a little girl, and that my grandmother used to come to when she was young.
Returning here to start a family after living away for years, Shattuck missed the familiar general store of his own childhood.
I felt there was something missing, and I thought, well, I can do this.
So, over the past 2 years, Shattuck and his older brother Will brought this beloved store back to life, adding their names in a nod to all the original owners, as well as adding some newer wrinkles, like a book corner and a cafe and pub to meet up, listen to music, or just linger with friends.
I am thrilled that it did not go by the wayside the way so many old general stores have.
You got your eggs?
Yes.
How happy were you that the store reopened?
Actually, I'm very happy because I like to support local businesses.
Plenty of new, fresh, local produce in general, but also a lot of history left intact, like the nearly 300-year-old original wood floor, trod by the new owner himself on his way to school way back when.
Right there was all the candy selection.
Could you ever have imagined, as a kid running in here to buy candy before school decades ago, that you would reopen and save the general store?
No, and also, I mean, the added sort of beauty of all this is that I did it with my brother. We together just decided to team up and make something that'll hopefully last for generations.
Ice cream, coffee, books, beer, pretty much all you need.
Yeah, there's even some hard liquor in there, too.
In a Wareham neighborhood, we were looking for a unique place. We did a double take when we realized we did have the right address. Past the fence and the, guard dog, and through a delightful garden, what unfolds is a most unusual refuge, literally.
It's a place that is an animal rescue, but also is an open door for people who need to be with those animals because they heal us and we heal them.
Kendra Bond knows something about healing. Overcoming abuse in her own life, she helped start Peace for Ponies in 2011. Today, the group saves a small number of vulnerable young donkeys from southern kill pens, nurses them back to health here, and arranges for their adoptions. And you have had donkeys that otherwise would have been killed.
Oh,
that are here.
Most of them. We just love them, that's all. That's all we do is love them.
And Bond has found the donkeys show their own affection in return.
When you come in here, it's about bringing your peace to the animals, and if you're not there, they'll help you.
What makes a donkey like this so well suited to interacting positively with people?
For some reason, they're just able to connect so much easier than a horse. It's very different.
Also different, according to Bond, the bad rap donkeys get about being stubborn.
It's not that they're stubborn. What it is that they have this innate desire to be safe. So 10 men can't push a donkey over a bridge, but if you take 2 donkeys and walk them over the bridge, the donkey will go over the bridge.
They're very social. The ones here do have their own BFFs, but the sociability has limits.
We're not a petting zoo, or we're not a place that people can just come in. But if I know somebody needs it, if they need to just come and sit, then they can do that.
The labor of love here extends to Bond's staff, all volunteer, and who seem to get as much as they give.
I love the tough ones that come and don't want you anywhere near them. And when you can touch the sides of their face, or when you put your head on theirs for the first time, it will bring you to tears.
They're very compassionate people, that's why they're here. And when you put a bunch of compassionate people together that are here for the animals, it becomes an awesome tribe that supports one another in many, many ways.
It turns out the donkeys at Peace for Ponies may not be the only ones in need of rescue. Kendra Bond says her little sliver of property in Wareham, where the rescue program is located, is at issue. With some uncertainty over property lines, the group is exploring how they might be able to stay where they are. Still to come, packing up a miniature village.